Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to something a little bit different, a little diversion from what I usually do. A small project, in this case, a contemporary cabin. I'm not sure what cabins are for, or why they exist, but I'm building one. So, the base of the cabin is a 8x16 rectangle of cobblestone. I might as well add that I am using those HD instead of my usual modern HD texture pack for this. Yeah, but that's all it is. 8x16 cobblestone rectangle, and then all you have to do is fill that out. Yay, magic. So what I'm going to do first of all is build the deck around the edge. So it's just upside down junglewood stairs all around the edge, like so, being sure to make the end ones do whatever stairs do when you place them at odd angles. That thing there. And then it's just half slabs around the outside out of this. I'm slightly out of breath. I'm not sure why. I don't smoke or anything. Anyway, yes, slabs around the edge, and then grabbing more jungle wood, you place fences just all around the edge like this. Not sure why I chose jungle wood. It just seemed like the right thing to do at the time, and I had it in my inventory when I started building. Mistakes as usual. And what you're going to want to do next is build two quartz block shapes. There'll be 3 along and as wide as the building is itself, and then there'll be 4 tall, and then they'll mirror the bottom layer that you just built, like this. And you want to build one of them at each end of the building, like I'm doing currently. But this one here will be slightly different, as you'll see in a minute. So keep doing that. 4 up, sorry. And mirror it. Like so. Do. Slow placement, jeez. Anyway, before you obviously, this is post commentary by the way, hence why I'm perhaps being slightly hesitant. Anyway, it's got a band of quartz around the sort of boundary between the floors, so build that in, and in the middle, knock out the middle too, and add these jungle wood plank pillars either side, and a cross brace at the top, which means that it's the right size for doors. And now you've just got to fill in the walls, basically. Ding! Done. Now it doesn't have a door, so what I'm going to do is going to punch a door in. I elected to put my door in the middle. You can put yours anywhere. This is really just a template for you to do anything with. I elected to put my door in the middle because I'm a sucker for symmetry. Add some stairs and some planks, and now we're going to do a little bit of prep work for the veranda. We're going to add these supporting struts which hold up the sort of cover which comes across on the top. It's just basically one on every corner and also one either side of the stairs you just placed for the entrance for the door. Okay, now that's done. Time to put in the floor. It's just 5 blocks, not there, but here, 5 blocks long, I want to say, and as wide as the building itself. Dead easy, dead simple. Nothing too complicated about this at all. And even then I'm still messing up. And now you want to build the frame for the big window on the other side. So it'll just be 4 up and straight across again, as per the usual. Nothing too fancy about this. Right, I'm back. Sorry I had a bit of a lag issue suddenly, but it doesn't matter because the bit we're doing now is utterly useless. You don't need to do this bit. You don't need to put these blocks here, although they will be there in the future. It's perhaps best not to do it now because we're going to move on to the roof, which is sloped and is the same colour as the walls for a very good reason, as you'll see later. So how do you do the roof? It's dead easy, I promise. It's just going up by a half slab every time, and you want to have 2 half slabs and a 1 block sort of overhang on each side. But again, this is just how I've done it. You can do it however you want to. This is how I think it looks best though. So what you're going to do is you're going to place the half slabs one half slab up from the last 2 that you placed. You can, by now, place full blocks if you want to have a flat ceiling indoors. I don't, therefore I'll be deleting this shortly and replacing it with half slabs, which I'll hopefully show you in just a minute. Here we go. This is how I'm working. I start off by building up here with the blocks, and instead of placing blocks, I place a half slab, and we get this sort of loop, this sort of upside down U shape, and then we add sort of ears onto the edge of it, which are the overhang. Same thing again, 2 blocks, half slabs on the same level as the top of the block, and the overhangs on either end. And it's really that simple. It really, really is that simple. The next stage up, half slab on top of the 2 blocks. The roof is dead easy. And just repeat that pattern going up one at a time. And it's done. The roof is done, but we haven't got many windows in the second floor. So we'll punch a few in here. We'll put 1 here, 2 blocks in from the edge. Now you want to count down 1 block and across 2, down 1, across 2. And you'll end up with 3 staggered windows like so. Now then, got to fill those windows with something, haven't we? So I've elected to go with light blue glass. It looks good, I like it. But here, I'm going with white stained glass because I want to continue this white stripe which runs across the entire building. And then we do the corners and... oh wait, I forgot I did too much of this. Anyway, corners done, up to the top where there is a slightly different arrangement because there's going to be a balcony here and there is a door. So we build in 2 panes, leaving the 2 block gap, and then we build back 1 pane like so to create the doors, and we need iron bars to finish it, which will act as the handles for the doors. And we'll just faff around in my inventory before placing the bars, which connect up nicely, and there we have it. Doors. The glass is the same on both sides, and that bit there, just fill it out with glass. Easy. Okay, glass done. Time to move on. I'm not actually sure what we're going to do next. Ah yes, completing the sort of cover. I don't want the cover to run in front of the windows, so I've added an extra support post here to make sure there's a gap. I actually quite like the gap. You may see it differently. You may want to change the design, and honestly, that's fine. This design is open to as much interpretation as you want. It's getting a bit laggy again. I may have to stop recording. I'm not sure what my computer is doing in the background, but never mind. It's just, anyway, the cover is just quartz slabs and jungle wood slabs in a sort of, well, in this formation that you see I'm doing now. Yes, because this is a balcony, we want stairs. So replace these 2 quartz blocks here in the middle with 2 quartz steps like that. And you're pretty much done for this section. But the balcony needs railings, so move up 1 half slab and put in this quartz rail, which in the end doesn't look too bad. Looking good, house. Well, cabin. And here we go. Time to go inside. I've picked quartz for the walls because too much wood is rather overbearing. But we will come to that later because first of all, got to put the stairs in. Stairs can go anywhere. It's kind of based on where I've put the door, but again, open to interpretation. This is just where I happen to have built my staircase. Staircase is actually carried over from the very first build I put up here, the Triple Apex build. I just like that banister design. Anyway, more walls here, all underneath the floor because I think that looks best. This will be some sort of shower room eventually, and this here will be some sort of little washroom eventually. And well, that's all there is to it really. In here, you're going to want to punch out this though, to give yourself slightly more room to play with under the stairs, and you can fit more things in, which is crucial as you'll see later. Anyway, moving on to the top bit here, you're going to want to put glass here. Well, maybe you don't want to. Maybe you want to put something else here. I put glass here. This isn't the final colour. This glass is just temporary to tell me that there is going to be glass there eventually. Now then, that place there is where a furnace is going to go. And for some reason, I thought, you know what, let's have a stovepipe coming out the back of it. And it turned out not bad. These are just stone walls, I think, arranged like this to look like a stovepipe. You can put a little decoration on top if you want. I didn't, because I thought it looked good as it is. Righto, we're into the final leg of things now. I've got my doors on. You can pick any door you want. I've picked these lovely see-through doors here. I think they're acacia wood doors in this texture pack. There's the furnace. And if we go upstairs, the blue glass has become black. There's a couple of beds in here. The balcony is looking good. This other one is looking good. Here. I punched an extra hole in the fences just to make accessing the kitchen slightly more easier. And we're done, really. That's it. The cabin is pretty much done. I mean, there's nothing else really to do to it other than furnish it, and of course add decoration, which I'm doing now by adding smoke coming out of the stovepipe. Whilst I'm doing this, it is worth mentioning that I have got a Planet Minecraft account, and I have posted my furnished version there for all to see. I didn't include it in the video because, quite frankly, me placing furniture is long and tedious and very, very boring. But there you go, Contemporary Cabin number 1, done and dusted. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.